Right, hello guys, I'm back in less than 24 hours, but we'll try and keep it on a night thing, and if I'm busy, probably once a week or something, but it'll probably be, there will be like a little broadcast every month or somewhere around there, maybe less, probably won't be any more than a month. But, as the conversation was last night, about coming together, bringing the fleet together, trying to bring everything to go nose diving. Let's take it skyrocketing. As of last night, I love the word I used. Become a seeker. As I know, I am a seeker. I am the seeker of all seekers. So, seek out the people you want to recruit, which is something we are doing. Bring them in, invite them to the fleet, interact with them. And the more you interact with them, they then know that the fleet is then definitely the best on this entire game. All you've got to do is tell them what does our fleet do. You tell them that we help people, we do PvE nights, we PvP, we've got builds to share if they want to be shared. We do YouTube, one podcast, we do a few things here and there. So, and plus they might be able to learn more off you as well, so you don't have to come to me for everything. So guys, remember our PvE nights? I was discussing this with Venom last night and it got my attention. Do you all remember? I might have said I tried to get us onto it. Do you guys remember when I wanted to show you where Kirk, McCoy and Spock was singing Row Your Boat? Gently down the stream on the Final Frontier. Very good movie. And it reminded me of things that we did on the PvE night. So guys, I'm going to bring this up. If you don't like it, go home. But let me bring this up. It might be a bit high.
I believe we are required to engage in a ritual known as the sing-along.
That's great. I haven't sung around the campfire since I was a boy in Iowa. What do we
This was us.
What?
Do PvE nights.
How about Town races?
Pack up your troubles.
Are we leaving, Captain? It's a song title, Spock.
Obviously you'll see the volume go up and down because there's different scenes that require different volume in this video.
Row your boat. I love row. Do you know row?
Sometimes we'll all just sit there having a drink, you know what I mean, having whiskey or whatever, doing a PvE and singing along Sweet Caroline.
Row your boat.
This is all like us. It's time to add people to this fire. Let's do that.
The doctor and I will start it off, and then when we give you a signal, you jump in.
Let's just watch this.
Doctor,
Sing it if you want. Sing along as I'm going to probably be, so I'm going to be tone deaf.
I didn't warn you.
Ready for this.
Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, gently down the stream.
Merrily. Light. Come on.
You know what I mean?
Spock, why didn't you jump in?
I was trying to comprehend the
So
meaning of
people are
the
going to be like this when they come into our little campfire, singing songs, doing PvEs, having a drink.
Just sing it. The words aren't important.
I mean, they might just look at us and go, dickhead idiots and daft, and you know what I mean?
Oh,
But
I am
it's an
sorry.
environment that they've never seen, something they've never
We had a good
experienced.
time. God, I liked him better before he died.
All right. Let's call it a night. Will you?
Just
Let's
keeps
go to
after.
bed and just let's get some sleep.
Captain.
Spock, we're on leave. You can call me Jim.
Jim.
Yes, Spock?
I'll probably get monetised for this, but hey ho. But this is what it was like for us when we were doing PvEs. Let's bring somebody new to the fire, get them singing with us, playing with us.
Row your boat.
Gently down the stream. Merrily. Life is but a dream.
Merrily, merrily, merrily go, gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily, merrily go, gently down the stream. Merrily,
Just, you know, it's just a chilled out song, and that's exactly how our flute nights go during the weekend. You know what it all requires. It's just us guys being complete idiots, singing along to Sweet Caroline all day, every day, and it's something new. So, let me just bring this up, if we can bring it up, if it's gone somewhere. Apparently it's gone somewhere, so let's give it a minute. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, it's gone somewhere. Where have you gone? Okay, it's gone somewhere. Leave it. We'll bring something else up just to replace it for a little time being. Might be big enough. Okay, it's gone somewhere. I'm gonna have to leave it. It is on somewhere. There's no way I've managed to lose that. But I can't even bring up on my map. Oh, I can bring something else up there. There we go. We'll bring out the glorious Never Failed ship. Right. Another thing that we're going to do is time to put people in charge in certain areas instead of us just having a guess and having a stab at what's going on. Right, for recruiting, you all are in charge of recruiting. Right, doesn't matter if from level nothing to level flipping 120, which you can't get. It's, I think, level 65. Is it 65? Yeah, I think it's 65. So what we'll so you guys get to bring them in. I want you to interact with them. Do not ask me to interact. Time for you guys to get those people skills together and show them what the fleet's really about. It's all about being friends, being a group of people that love Star Trek, being fans of something we completely enjoy. With events, we will be putting somebody in charge, Nemesis. You do not have to run and buy him. You can set them up on your own if you want to, but just give him a heads up if you want to or not, so he knows, because he's the one that's been doing all the events. So thank you very much. But we'll also, you'll be able to do what you want. If you want to put rewards in, you don't have to. It can just be a simple PvE night, it can just be a simple PvP night, whatever you want to choose. For fleet holdings, I'm putting in charge one person who's he just needs to retire. You know what I mean? Someone needs to relax. One person we're going to be putting in charge has earned it, Rocket. So Rocket, I'm putting you in charge of the fleet holdings, my friend. So guys, make sure you are donating to them fleet holdings if Rocky wants you to, whatever we want to coordinate the most effort into. That'll be the main project. And for Mr. Kevin Fields, he's going to be running point. He's the leader of the PvP division of the fleet. So if you want to know something, don't be afraid to go and ask him, because he's the one that's been down more incorrect than I have been in a while. So if there's anything new, anything that he's tested out for PvP, go and ask him, because he's been testing out all types of new consoles, new weapons, new setups, new skill trees. So please go and ask him if you need any advice. For Rez, the son of Rez, let's have a look. Rez Redstrip, my good friend and oldest friend of this console, Star Trek. Back to him, he came along in a fleet called Shield, and I got recruited by Marksman. That was his name, CHN or CNH Marksman. We both made that fleet up, Marksman was a total ass. He wanted to control everything, had no freedom. He bullied people just because he wanted to. Like his feelings and thoughts and life depended on it. But Rez is here with us today because I have convinced him plenty of times, even though he said he was going to stay. But hey, mate, I prove everybody wrong, and I'm glad to have your company with us, my friend. It's really been an honour to actually have you in the fleet. So guys, Rez will be second in command of the entire fleet. He'll be running it alongside me. But if Nemesis is on, he'll be leader during the night because he's American. Let's just say that much. Yeah, but he's a good lad. I like Nemesis. He does his part, and it keeps me on my feet, makes me laugh. So while he's around, he's going to be leader as well. So if there's anything he's doing, if he's just around, please don't hesitate to contact him. Even if you need help, he'll help you out like I would. What else can we do? Venom requires a promotion. That's one thing I know I've got to do yet, my friend. Don't you worry about that one. With the Facebook page, with the Facebook page and the club, there's one person I'm putting in charge with that because he's got a humour and what to upload, even though it's the complete opposite. He could put Star Wars in Star Trek and have a laugh about it. As you've seen on the cover, he put Cobra Kai on the cover page because he's daft, he's funny. 5 or Floki, Where's the Gamer Tag's called Floki. So please, if you see him, he's in our fleet and he will be running point on content for. I might even give him the main control of the YouTube channel as well. So if he wants to upload something to do with Star Trek with the fleet, please mate, jump it in. And if you lose connection, don't worry, it's just his shitty ass internet, don't worry. Sorry Floki, had to be said. But Floki's a cool dude. He's definitely been around than most members of the entire fleet. He helped me, he's one of the first people we founded it with, so he's going to be in control of fleet. He's going to be in control of the leadership for the club, Facebook page, and anything else we might want to create, especially the YouTube. He'll be able to put stuff on. If he saw like an opportunity to record us doing a PV or massive PvP night. So if it's 5 versus 5, something like that, we can upload it, we can put pictures, we can add videos, we can have our conversations. We can add that to it. And with the bank, I'm going to let, because it's kind of split, people have it differently organised compared to how I used to do it. I'm letting 5, I'm letting Floki, letting Rocket, and I'm going to let Nemesis coordinate it. Because they have been good with the bank in the past, so I'm going to let them discuss it. And the sooner they discuss it, obviously, the more the bank will probably become available. Because I don't know how much of it's been locked down, but I know that there's a way to exchange what's been going on. Currently, the money within the fleet bank itself, I've thought of a few ways, but it's all to do with people that have donated that money, not just myself, but like Rocket, Nemesis. We've got to have a discussion on what we want to do. Because all it's been used for at the minute is nothing, it's just been stored there. Sometimes I'll take a good chunk of it out just to cover fleet holdings within our fleet and throughout the rest of the Armada as well, so we're giving them some support with EC. With, what's another one? What else could we do? PvP nights will be back. I'll be personally running them, but I'll be making sure that everything we can do is perfect. And on a Saturday or a Sunday, if we get 10 people max, and I ain't joking, I will run that core assault where you have to work as a team, do obstacles, have to destroy ships, find these codes that display on the door, and then when it comes to like the final stage, you have to try and destroy the enemy's warp core, and also trying to kill the enemy team. So it's a PvE/PvP war zone. And that's what I find perfect about that PvE. Nothing else is better than that, 'cause it's give us everything. With the PvP, people join us random. Don't take it too hard. So just relax, chill back, discuss. What I'm going to do myself, I'm going to be overlooking, well not overlooking, but I'm going to be joining with most of these conversations because I'm no overall leader of everything, as I always have been. But I've just took a step back. But I'll be involved quite a lot of it. More than probably 70%. I'll probably be about 80%. But I'm going to let Rez also know what's going on. Rez is a chill back guy like I am. He might not be energetically talkative as I am, but he's a relaxed guy. And I trust him. For recruiting guys, please do reach out. Talk amongst yourself. Do not get me involved. Talk to each other. You've all talked to each other when I've been there. Talk without any of the leaders being there, or just talk with another leader. Talk with other people. Because only then do you prove your worth to this fleet. You're proving your worth to donate. You're proving your worth. With the way everything is for promotions, obviously, to get your next promotion to lieutenant, to have everything unlocked in the store, donate 50k. You can do that in less than a day. But you do not have to. Because I can promote you up if you're just interacting with new people in the fleet, new people if you want to help them. You know what I mean? Bringing them to PvE nights. You know what I mean? That is something I'll promote people for, not just for donating. So if they can introduce, help us, you know what I mean? Come along with us, have a laugh. Or having a campfire with us, just chilling. Having a drink. Doesn't matter if they're drinking hot chocolate to drinking scotch, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter at the end of the day. We can all relax, have a chill. And let's bring everything back. What else are we going to be doing with the fleet? I'm trying to figure it out. There's something else along with this. Also, please do not forget we'll probably even introduce like a boxing match kind of scenarios, so don't worry about that. Like me and Money might go up, it'll be like 2 weeks waiting, and then we'll set everything up the way we want to. Me and Money will talk about it, obviously. We'll put in an agreement, you know what I mean? Nah, we'll have a talk about it and just match people up, progress, and then we can tell what we can learn from each other, what we can share with you guys, and what you can share to other people. PvE nights are coming back, and I've told you this, and I can't wait for them to come back because I've been missing you guys quite a lot. We've had a lot of stuff we could be doing. And there's nothing more important. Plus, let me do it with you guys as well. Do not forget, if you want to create your own events, if you want to bring your own rewards to the event, you can also. We might want to use we'll probably use the money in the fleet bank for more, with a more variety, such as like more keys, more ships, more consoles to give away, or something just to add to the fleet bank for people to use more of. What else are we going to be doing? With the fleet bank, try and keep it to very rare. So anything that's rare, uncommon, no point. Just discard it and keep yourself some EC, because that's all we will do. We'll either discard it, or we'll just put it on the bank, and then whatever people want to pay for it, that'll get put back in the fleet bank. So it's always been reused somewhere in the cycle. If you want any shipbuilding advice, please don't hesitate to send me a build or give an Ask Money. go and ask Nemesis. Nemesis makes some very, very, very amazing builds himself. I will not be in Korat for any time soon, so we'll all be focusing on the fleet and any changes. And if there's anything I want to show you guys, if it's still on here, probably not. No, it's not. Well, we are going to be spreading out doing the podcast very soon, so very shortly. What we will be doing, so I could this weekend. Might be. Am I around for the PvE? I'm either doing the PvE, or if I set it up, or I'm doing a podcast which you can all tune in on. I'll have Floki. It'll all be on Facebook, so don't worry. It'll be on Facebook. So you guys can tune in on the YouTube channel. You'll be able to come and interact with us, and you can see how Floki's progressed in the way I have, because Floki's been following quite a very similar road to the build up I have now, like to become a Vapor, to do what he's been building up to that stage, because I've been showing him and telling him what I've used. He's been doing the same mistakes I have, but he's also made them work more than I have. So you can actually see someone in person could be like the next level of me. And he's another person who will be PvPing as well, better doubt, because we're bringing the PvP fleet back. I don't know that a lot of you do want to join us, and I believe that's an amazing opportunity to fight alongside you guys, show me what you've got, having battles with everybody across the board. And I want to share it to an old friend and companion, Trash Panda. We have to talk about we'll have to talk about the PvP group ourselves yet, if you want to join us, because there's nobody I trust more in the PvP times ahead. He's helped us, he's been with us, he's been upgrading himself along for PvP. Ryan as well, from what I hear, they both had the stalemate. Both been fighting each other. To be fair, Ryan did have a solid build as well. So, we'll keep those guys in touch. If they want to come along, do a podcast with us, I'll be happily able to share. I'd love to share the page with them, share the opportunity of the talking to each other. And you can all, I'll probably be like a 6-way communication on one day, where you can see how the old fleet used to be. Because I'm still in contact with one of our oldest friends named Crocs. Ryan, he's a good lad. He was a tank. There's nothing about that. To a degree now he wouldn't been if he stayed at it, he would have been a very, very amazing tank. But he's moved to PC, so guys, we'll probably bring him along anyway. He's always got a place here. Anyway, well, I'm here anyway. So, guys, I will be putting. Make sure you guys are recruiting, interacting with these people. If they have a mic, make sure you invite them to a party, even if it's just you and him or you and her. Bring them along. There's nothing to be afraid about of not knowing or not doing anything. You know what I mean? The bestest teacher is failure, and you wouldn't have got today with your ship builds without failure. Same as me. I wouldn't have gone to Starbase 234 every day just to test out how much firepower I had, or how much beating I could have taken. You know what I mean? Just by going to Starbase 234 and advanced or elite. I mean, I'll just go with normal. Sometimes you might just need that normal just to stage it up, just to increase that gradually.